Yeah, I'm really good at reading like other teams and other IGLs. Like even like it doesn't matter like who the IGL is. Like I'm really good at like understanding like their psychology or like getting in their heads, or like understanding like how they're thinking. So after like maybe like later in the half, like once I see like how they're playing the rounds, like what their plan is, it becomes like really clear to me how I should play and how I should make my team adapt. And even like in the mid rounds, like what we should do.
Hey everyone, Station 2 in here. I'm here with Verno after the series against NRG. 2-0 series, former team. Initial thoughts, how are you just feeling after that match?
Uh, feeling I'm feeling good. My voice is kind of gone, but I'm feeling happy. Yeah.
Were you screaming a lot just during different, I guess, rounds in that series? How come your voice is gone?
Uh, yeah, I was getting a little loud like after some rounds. Problem is like we like destroyed them so hard that I couldn't even scream like as hard as I wanted to, you know? Because like, bro, it was just like it was just too dominant. It's just like yeah.
Were you expecting it to be a closer series?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I thought they'd get less rounds. Like maybe like thought it'd be like 13-4, 13-3. But the problem is we lost like on Haven, we lost the first pistol and lost the third round. On Icebox, I don't even remember what happened, but yeah, no. I think we lost. No, I think we won everything. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I'm curious, after a match like that or after series, is it kind of hard to remember anything that happens throughout the series, especially, fresh off of the series?
Okay, so I feel like for most people it's actually pretty easy, and even like for me in the past, but like I became like, I don't know, my mind, like I'm never like while I'm playing like thinking about the last round like ever. Like I'm always just like in this round, like in the present. But so it's like after I just forget everything because I'm like I just don't care about the previous rounds.
Do you kind of forget about it because it's in a stage environment where there's so much going on? Like, did you kind of remember rounds more when you're in Oxygen playing in the office?
No, I don't think that's why. I think it's just a mindset because it's like in pracs, like even in like pracs, like if I'm like trying to like fix things or et cetera, like get better as a team, like I'll be thinking about the last rounds and I'll like remember like I'll remember like more rounds from pracs than I will from matches where I try to play the matches because I mean I still try like even in pracs to just like not be thinking about the past rounds at all, but like in matches it's like especially I just don't care about the last rounds.
I'm genuinely curious with just kickoff because you talked about before how you just need more time to kind of just adjust into the situation of the scenario and to be able to perform better. When you're in kickoff or during those initial periods, do you feel like you kind of are thinking about the specific rounds more, or like why do you feel like it takes more time to adjust and you're kind of popping off now?
I think maybe in my past, or like even in like recent past, like I've been thinking like too much about external factors, but now I'm just only focused on the game. So I'm like I give no like mental space for like past rounds or like external factors. Like I'm just only focused on the game. So yeah, it's not I mean it's more like just getting used to like how everything plays kind of, and like just how everything works, just how everything plays, so I can like adapt to it, you know.
Is it just adjusting into the tier 1 setting with just the sound and the equipment setup, or is it more related to just the things that you have to pay attention to in the server at tier 1 versus tier 2?
Yeah, that's a lot of it. I mean, I played way better teams than I've been playing like, or we've been playing recently. So it's not, I don't think it's the competition at all. It's also, I mean, in kickoff, like it was also like the meta, like of course, like a week before kickoff, they released like the most overpowered agent ever that has ever been released 100%. A week before kickoff. And my team at the time thought that it was a bad agent. So we weren't running it. So we were just like behind always. And we weren't really like scrimming against teams that played it well. So it was super like hard to adapt like quickly. So yeah, that I mean, that added to it too.
You know, when that happened, when they released Tejo and that became kind of the most overpowered agent, you having to adjust and adapt into everything, you know, first games on stage there, as well as a new meta. Was it all very flustering so that when you're in the server, it's like, I don't feel prepared for this Tejo meta. I'm kind of just adjusting the stage. Do you feel like your mind was just everywhere?
Yeah, at the time there's a lot of like external factors and like external like pressures and factors. And I wasn't like mentally like strong enough as I usually am to like disregard them. But now like I'm really comfortable like with everything. So
Are there specific things that you've done to feel more comfortable now, or is it kind of more just related to the outside noise, or just everything around you just kind of phasing out?
maybe I think it's a lot of it is like phasing out like with time and with like more experience. Some like things like leaving like naturally,
Yeah.
like flowing away naturally. Yeah, I mean, I honestly forgot what question you asked, to be honest. I'm already forgetting. So yeah, I'm just like not. I just forget everything right after it happens, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I have like short term memory loss. I can't even respond to your question because I forgot your question. Like, wait, what was your question?
Yeah, I was just asking more so about the adaptation of kind of being in the situation.
Oh yeah.
No.
It's also a lot with like the team environment and MIBR is like really, really good, like really healthy. Like we're all like really good friends, so like we make each other comfortable. That helps too.
I'm curious because in Oxygen you were like that star player. What was the environment like there, and what type of team environments do you feel like you operate best in? Do you feel like you operate best when coaches or people give you the space to speak your mind? Do you feel like you operate better when teams play around you? Like, what would you describe your ideal environment to succeed?
I guess I like I don't like creating the box. Okay, it's like a metaphor, but like I don't like creating the box. I like working like within the box, like working within like the bound, like what I can do, or like someone like gives me like a foundation I can work within it. I think in Oxygen like we had a really like open team, like oh, in a lot of ways, like I was like running the team in a lot of ways with Mitch. And also like the team environment was really good. Like everyone on that team, like at least like in the off season, the start of the season, like thought it was like the best team environment like they've ever played in. It was just really good and really open.
When you say within a box, do you mean a certain set of systems of these are the things that you need to do, or like how much is in terms of percentages, how much would you say is you being able to be creative and thinking about these things in collaborative, and versus how much of it is just these are the things that you need to do?
I mean, it really depends. Like that's a really broad question, so it really depends. Like I like working in like I prefer working on like a clear like system or like strategy or like game plan or whatever. And I really like calling in the mid round and like in like mid game, like adapting. Like something I think this is true. Like usually near the end of the half is when I get the most kills, like almost always. Okay. And like by far like the most kills are in overtime. Like I get by far the most kills in overtime and like later in the half. So like the box there, it's like my IGL and like the game, it's like giving me like something I can work within. And then like in the later half, I can start like mid rounding hard. Like even like in a round later in the round, I can like start mid rounding. Later in the half, I can start like adapting. Yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Would you say in that second half that you start to just really understand that your opponent's team play style, which gives you more confidence to, you know, make these calls, get more kills like that?
Yeah, I'm really good at reading like other teams and other IGLs. Like even like it doesn't matter like who the IGL is. Like I'm really good at like understanding like their psychology or like getting in their heads. or like understanding like how they're thinking. So after like maybe like later in the half, like once I see like how they're playing the rounds, like what their plan is, it becomes like really clear to me how I should play and how I should make my team adapt. And even like in the mid rounds, like what we should do all the time.
It's really interesting. It seems like you have a very keen mind for the game, or would you say you're really good at being able to identify issues or problem solve? If that makes sense.
Yeah, like that in like practices and like matches too, like understand like why we're losing rounds, like what we need to fix. I think my hardest game for that was the G2 game. Like every other game feels like really clear. The G2 game was the hardest. I mean, it's mostly, I don't even think it's because they're that well, because like in Valorant, like there's limited like resources, there's limited things you can do. I think it was like mostly due to like comps, because on every like Yoru, it's like really hard to read Yoru, because like they can kind of make the game like a rock paper scissors type of thing, where it's like really hard to know what to do. And like on Ascent, they added like a new comp that I'd never played against. Like I legit, like I had no idea like how to counter the comp, because I'd never played against it before that. So again, I forgot what your original question was, but I hope that answered it.
No, you definitely did answer it. And I just have a couple more questions for you, but you talked about how in other interviews that you were kind of this mid-round caller, and especially going to that second half. I don't really care about the details around it, but were you able to talk as much and do these mid-round calls in NRG before?
I mean, I think it was more so like we had a lot of vocal players. Like Mata wants to call, like if Mata like knows like he can get a kill somewhere, like he can play well like somewhere, he like calls for that. Like, and everyone in the team like mid-round super hard. So yeah, it was kind of a system where like I like my job wasn't really to like communicate really. It's like to shoot heads. Yeah, like my job was to shoot heads. My job was to like play my game basically, and like not like control the game at all. Yeah. So I guess that's just what I leaned to do.
Yeah. And it seems like that's something that's a little different than what you were used to in Oxygen and now with MIBR.
Yeah, I think when I'm like thinking like controlling the game, it helps me play better, and it helps me like read the game better. It helps me help my teammates like because I know like most of the time, like not always like, but like most of the time, like if I get a read, it's like mostly right. So being able to like play around that kind of and like help my teammates in that way too, like get into good scenarios, like it really helps me, and it like activates me in a way where like I know where I should go, like where I should kill people, etc. You know what I mean? And also like if I'm helping my teammates play well, I'll play better, because it's like it's a team game. Like Valorant's like entirely a team game. Yeah, for sure. So if you're getting put into good scenarios, you'll play well. So
then talk to me about moving forward. You have a kind of potential to be able to get that first seed, but what's kind of your primary focus for these next 2 weeks? Oh yeah, because of the tiebreaker and stuff.
Yeah, it's like a little sad against the G2 game. I really think we would have won it if our players weren't sick, which is sad because we would have been first seed, we would have skipped around. But yeah. I'm not scared of having to play extra game. I'm not scared of like the having that competition, because I like that. I like having that competition. So expectations, like, yeah, I don't know. I think we just have to keep like working well as a team, keep moving forward as a team. Because if the team ever like falls apart in certain ways or in some way, it will bring like everyone down. But if we just all stay like connected, stay as a team, and keep like improving and developing every day as a team, I think we can make it to like Toronto, and I think we'll have a good shot at winning it.
Awesome, Verno. Appreciate your time.